this is to end in fire, and we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. And if we should die tonight, we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time, calling out Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollow souls. I see fire burning the breeze. I hope that you remember me. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollow souls. I see fire burning the breeze. I hope that you remember me.
Dalam menghadapi masalah pandemik Covid-19 dan juga Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan PKP. Kepada anda yang baru memasuki live kami, terima kasih kepada anda. Jika sebelum ini, pada hari Selasa lalu, saya telah membawakan seorang pelopor dalam industri acara perniagaan ataupun event management, iaitu founder of High Fly Asia, Steve Wee. Tetapi pada hari ini saya akan membawakan salah seorang figura yang cukup istimewa buat anda dalam mendekati dalam industri ataupun sektor hair and beauty. Okey, untuk makluman kepada anda, Sektor berkenaan telah menyumbang kepada Keluaran Dalam Negara Kasar KDNK negara lebih kurang dalam 13.5 bilion setiap tahun. satu jumlah yang amat besar untuk pendapatan KDNK negara. Tetapi disebabkan masalah pandemik Covid-19 dan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan yang pertama telah dikuatkuasakan pada tahun lalu, yang menyebabkan pemain-pemain industri berkenaan terpaksa berhibenarsi ataupun tutup sementara ekoran PKP pada tahun lalu. Ini menyebabkan lebih kurang 75,000 tenaga kerja dalam sektor berkenaan dalam sektor hair and beauty terpaksa dibekukan sementara. Bagaimana mereka menjalani kehidupan dengan norma baru dengan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan ini? Jadi saya akan membawakan kepada anda satu insan yang cukup istimewa dalam industri ini. Tetapi sebelum itu, kita akan kembali selepas ini. Baiklah, bertemu kembali bersama saya AminHayat dalam segmen khas Flying High After Crisis. Okey, baiklah kepada anda, terima kasih kepada anda yang sentiasa bersama dengan AminHayat Show. Apa khabar Marcus Liu? Terima kasih kerana bersama dengan kami pada hari ini. Yvonne, how are you? Thank you very much for coming here. Arisi Chu, thank you. Hi. Okey, kepada anda yang baru memasuki segmen ini, pastikan anda tag rakan-rakan anda dalam apa jua industri untuk kita sama-sama mendengar kata-kata luahan daripada hati seorang figura yang sangat hebat dalam industri hair and beauty ini. Tetapi siapakah figura berkenaan? Tidak lain tidak bukan adalah iaitu Datin Winnie Loo, iaitu founder of A Cut Above. Okay, Datin, how are you today? Datin?
Yes, hi. Yes, I'm good. Thank you for having me. So good to see you after a while. Nothing like face to face, but I think this is good. This is still good, yeah.
You look incredibly awesome, even though you're at home. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I'm so relaxed. I'm so relaxed at home, yeah.
Okay, just now I share with the audience that the sector beauty and also hair and beauty industry contribute around 13.5 billion a year. All right, because of the MCO of the pandemic. So how actually bad COVID-19 hit Cut Above?
Well, I must say last year was bad. This year is getting worse because understand the fact that this COVID, this has really dragged to, I think we call it 16 months already. So no matter how deep pocket a company is, there's no way that you can just keep lasting and lasting, you know. So I personally think, I must say, it's no good. It's really no good. Yeah. It's very disturbing, but of course, I still want to be a very positive person. Not positive in COVID, positive in my mindset, right? Yes, because I think mindset is very important. So you have to just, the fittest survival, we call it. You have to really stay very mentally alert to stay well in this kind of situation.
Okey. Menurut kata Datin tu, kalau saya boleh simpulkan di sini, pada tahun lepas because of Covid-19 dah hit Malaysia ni dengan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan yang pertama pada Mac tahun lalu. Memang satu tamparan yang cukup hebat, tetapi pada tahun ini dia makin worst, kan kata Datin sendiri. Dah selepas 16 bulan kita mendepani masalah pandemik Covid-19, pastinya company-company yang besar juga susah untuk sustain. Jadi ini merupakan salah satu yang perlu kita tangani dengan lebih baik, dengan positif, minda kita dengan lebih positif, mentally dengan physically. Okay, Datin, thank you very much. Okay, talking about the impact of your finances, how Cut Above overcome the situation?
We learn to embrace a bit of change, right? Strategize, even to the extent where, especially this year, we didn't want the staff to work full time, they used to work 6 days a week, right? Then we cut down to 5 days because it's really no point that everybody check in to work. So we have to learn to organize the staff working schedule, asking many staff to sort of to the extent of please burn all your annual leave. There's no way that you need to travel anymore. So we have to really come up with a lot of ideas and plans for the staff to roll out the company nicely. Because it is a situation that we do not know how long this is going to drag. So even to the extent now, we even have to encourage the staff. I think you only need to work 3 days a week or 4 days a week.
I see. So, okay, menurut kata Datin itu, beliau telah re-strategize balik tentang strategi dalam Cut Above sendiri dengan tidak menggalakkan staff mereka bekerja sebanyak mungkin 6 atau 7 hari seminggu, tetapi terpaksa cut mungkin kepada 4 atau 5 hari seminggu, dan sentiasa organize staff-staff dengan kerja dengan mengawal annual leave dan juga Datin juga sentiasa memberikan idea-idea yang baru untuk menangani masalah ini daripada berlanjutan lah. Okay, Datin. Alright, how do you keep yourself optimistic? I mean, you manage more than 250 employees, right? How do you stay positive in this hard situation?
I basically train my mind. You see, the mind is very important. If you train your mind to focus on positiveness, you will overcome a lot of negative thoughts. Because you see, if everything I am reading, let's say on a daily basis, from the updates to negative about the government, about the vaccine, everything about it is no good actually. If I still need to run a business successfully, I need to overcome my very own mind. If my mind is disturbed, I cannot last and feel I will go insane, to go through this whole season, because we do not know if this is going to end next month, end of the year, or maybe we can only come back 2022. So it's really important that the mind controls us. So I am a very positive thinking person.
Menurut kata Datin itu, sentiasa kita mempraktikkan minda kita dengan bacaan-bacaan yang positif dan elakkan benda-benda negatif agar diri kita sentiasa bersemangat untuk moving forward, ya. Jadi kepada Datin, okay, what actually you learn throughout MCO1 and MCO2 to overcome this period of MCO3 itself?
I think I must say the one was totally unexpected, right?
Yeah.
That one was a shock. Then came the second. I think the third, to me, it was like I would have expected it to happen. Looking at the Malaysian mentality, people just somehow didn't embrace what they need to, people just like to live their life. So when I see even clients refusing to wear masks, sometimes I just say it's all in their mindset, because we have not fought COVID completely, you know. So mindset is very important. Why the people are still arguing on the fact about freedom, why anti-vaccine and all things. I'm quite in that sense that quite prepared for this MCO3 in that sense, but I don't like the numbers. Like the other day when it hit 9,000 and then they were talking about 10,000. So those kind of things are very disturbing, you know, but embracing change is very important. But if the numbers keep adding, what change can we do, because we are stuck in our house? We just keep saying, stay safe at home, stay safe at home. I'm already very obedient. So what else more can we do? We just need to be more positive. Maybe that gives Netflix more opportunity to make more money, you know, the groceries, the online stores and all things. But I think that is not exactly what we need, you know. I'm very disturbed with this MCO3.
Okey, okey kepada audiens semua, menurut kata Datin sendiri, beliau menerima segala perubahan yang ada, tetapi disebabkan oleh MCO ketiga ini memang tidak disangka-sangka dia akan berlaku, dan dia terkilanlah dengan segelintir dengan masyarakat, mentaliti masyarakat yang sentiasa yang tidak patuh pada SOP, yang tidak patuh pada SOP dan sebagainya, dan tidak menangani masalah pandemik Covid-19 secara bersama. Jadi ini merupakan satu rasa terganggu lah di situ segala, menurut kata Datin sendiri, ya. Okey Datin, as an SME, how government can help to support your industry actually?
The government did give us some helping hand last year, to help the P40, the M40, you know, so which we actually hire a lot of such people too, you see. So it was good. It was good for, you know, a good 3 months. I think, you know, it was helpful. Even if it's 3 months, hopefully 6 months, right? But this year, nothing has happened. So I think this year, entrepreneurs are going through a very, very tough time. And if the government don't step in and they still think that, yes, they have to lock us down, work at home, but not many business can work at home. Definitely not my kind of business. My kind of business cannot work at home. When our hands stop, our mouth stopped. Literally, our kind of business is like that. Anything on the hair, on the makeup, on the nails, anything we need to touch. We are a very offline business. But of course, the good thing about that, the pandemic taught our brand to embrace a big change. So last year, we decided to step into something which I know that you're going to definitely ask me about digital. Maybe I will just touch a little bit on that. We decided that, yes, we have to do something very different. We embrace a big change. We don't want to do what we normally do. So we felt that it's about time, let us do something different. We went into the digital platform.
Okey, menurut kata Datin sendiri, memang dia amat gembiralah apabila kerajaan telah membantu golongan B40 dan juga M40 pada tahun lalu, dan ini merupakan pada tempoh ini, tempoh memang sukar. Jadi dan bekerja di rumah merupakan satu yang memang sukar, because Above sendiri memerlukan berada di premis perniagaan untuk memberikan khidmat mereka. Jadi walau bagaimanapun, menurut kata Datin sendiri, pandemik ini telah mengajar beliau untuk ke arah digital. When talk about digitalization, Datin, so actually how can digital help your Above itself? What kind of medium or platform? Are you selling products?
Yes. You see, last year, I think sometime, when we reopened back in June, because it was already a concept that we wanted to do a while back. But because of MCO, it actually speed us up. So last year, we have gone into the e-commerce. and we roll out a few stores. So from a Cut Above to we have flagship stores selling a lot of product, even on Lazada, on Shopee, Zalora, you know. So we're still looking for more options. Hopefully, even to add into one or two more other other platforms. So this is something new to us. But I think that is exactly how we're doing. So during this whole MCO, at least our e-store is moving. So our clients can still want, if they want to buy a good product, they don't have to wait for our salon to open anymore. Last year, the first about 90 days of MCO, literally we can't even deliver product. We can't sell. Yeah.
Okey, menurut Datin sendiri pada tahun lalu beliau telah bekerjasama dengan platform-platform e-commerce seperti Lazada, Zalora untuk menjual produk-produk daripada Cut Above sendiri yang menggunakan platform digital untuk membantu meningkatkan sales di Cut Above. Okey, Datin, so actually how do you foresee this MCO 3.0 period? Is it going to be 14 days, or is it going to prolong to 1 month or 2 months maybe?
You know, when the government decided to lock us and tell us it's 14 days,
Yes.
sometimes my mind will be, go crazy thinking, you know, another lockdown. This one, you see, because the last MCO, hair was treated almost like essential, even though in January, many things were shut, but the hair was allowed to open because it was under economic. But this round, once we closed again, my mind went crazy again, because last year took 85 days. But this year, I believe it's not going to be. Hopefully, we can open back in 2 weeks' time. Because this 14, I foresee that our government being, I know I hate to say they U-turn back here and there. They love to. I just don't understand. But looks like if the cases are not going to go down, many economic center is, business is not going to just open back. Maybe hopefully some important. Maybe hair is important. If you don't look good, how do you feel good? You know, that kind of thing. So maybe the hair is allowed to open again for just hair cutting. I'm very optimistic. I really hope we can open back. Yeah.
Okey, menurut kata Datin, beliau sendiri optimistik bahawa sektor hair and beauty, sebab dia merupakan satu essential, satu keperluan kepada, even though rambut saya pun masih panjang memerlukan gunting. So ini merupakan satu keperluan untuk orang ramai. Jadi diharapkan ia tidak prolong kepada, kalau tahun lalu sahaja MCO ini telah berjalan lebih kurang 85 hari, tetapi tahun ini mungkin diharapkan ia tidaklah selama itu. Okay, Datin, I have a question from my friend who has a salon. I mean, she's Sherry Ibrahim, one of a celebrity. She has a salon, but she want to ask you about the what actually she can do in MCO period of time, because she cannot open the salon, right? So what actually she can do in this period of time?
Well, it depends what she has always been doing, right? If she has never had an online presence, it's very difficult for her suddenly to do something different. Like I have an opportunity to even do an online class for India at large. But if your friend has not have a strong personal branding and or online brand awareness for her company, it's kind of difficult for her suddenly to embrace the change. So maybe she has to really think hard now to see what is suitable or what is her added advantage and ability. Because you see, you have to find your forte. If she only just do a salon business, relying on a hands-on business, it's very difficult to transform herself. So maybe she has to find something she loves, she enjoys. Maybe find something that she can have some passive income for now. There's a lot of online things that she can still find passive income until the situations gets better. That's the only advice I can just give to her, because unless she has the ability to do an online presentation. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Datin. I think she's inside this live right now.
Oh, okay.
If
Yeah.
Sherry say hi, can say hi.
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
Okay. Okay, Datin. We have a Dato. Hi, Dato. Positive thinking to see the
Oh, hi.
invisible. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, actually,
My supportive kawan, Dato' Lai.
yes, Dato Lai is also my brother asked me
Yeah.
to go to walk and jog.
Yeah. Yes.
To keep a very positive mind, actually. All right, Datin, talking about the COVID-19, right? So do you have a plan to downsize your business at this stage?
Well, if situations go even worse,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a shy person to actually
Mm-hmm.
say I will downsize, because you see, sometimes in life, it's no point to sort of boast about it that you have all these 15 shops or all these shops. Less is
Mm-hmm.
more for now. Because if you have more bullets, you can shoot better next year, right? So I'm more than willing. Because I'm just already looking into certain contracts. Some of the contract which is expiring, we may just give it up even in a month or two to come. So I can't say exactly which particular one, but I'm more than willing, yes, because I want to stay strong, still have enough for this year to last
Mm-hmm.
for next year. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, menurut Datin, beliau sendiri tidak segan mengatakan bahawa beliau sudah akan melakukan downsize terhadap Keluaran Dalam sendiri. Tapi apakah yang akan beliau lakukan, sama-sama kita nantikan. Tidak lama lagi beliau berkatakan bahawa less is more. Sekarang ni situasi amat menekan kepada bukan sahaja di beauty industry, tetapi di semua sektor pekerjaan. Okay, Datin. Okay, to be as a number one salon in Malaysia, right? So many years. Can you share with us? I mean, if you're willing to, when the pandemic hit you last year, how much of overhead cost actually?
Well, shall we not talk about numbers or figures?
All right.
I mean, you see, as a group, we actually do really, really well before the pandemic. I mean, our numbers are big. Okay, but let's talk about like last year. I think when business is down by realistically 40%, 40% or so. I think this year, looking at it till today, I think the numbers are down by 50 plus or 60%. So can you imagine? You just talk about a $10 million business. You're talking about like that. You're already down until half of it. So it's like running business, and yet because you need to swim, you just have to float. So it's no good. It's not good at all. Yeah. So we are glad that we still survive up till now. Yeah, we're still maintaining all the staff, all the salon. We didn't shut anything yet, but looks like this is not going to happen anymore if the government is not stepping in.
Ya, okey. Menurut kata Datin, beliau dalam industri hair and beauty pada tahun lepas, sektor ini telah kerugian lebih 40%. Apatah lagi pada tahun ini disebabkan MCO terlalu panjang dan pandemik tidak dapat lagi diselesaikan. Jadi kerugian boleh mencecah lebih kurang dalam 50 hingga 60% dalam sektor hair and beauty sendiri. Okey, Datin. All right. Mostly you have event in overseas, right? How you maintain with associate in other countries because of the closed borders?
We still keep in touch. The good thing about the borderless world of social medias and online, right? So I did two things. I was a judge for the British, as a jury for a British hairdressing award. And also a Poland, a very interesting, the Trendy Hair Revolution Award. And at the same time, also involved with the Asia Hair Designer Association, So I have been doing a lot of things, even if I didn't have to fly. So the good thing is I still keep my brand awareness very strong. And recently I did a very outstanding project with India to reach out to their hairdressers because they're under a lockdown.
I see. Okay, walaupun pandemik ini tidak mematahkan semangat Datin sendiri untuk sentiasa berkomunikasi, berinteraksi dengan associate di luar sana, terutama dari segi dari negara Poland, daripada British, daripada India sendiri. Jadi, Datin, can you share with us your word of wisdom to the fellow audience?
Wisdom,
Yes.
wisdom. I definitely have a lot. I mean, but
Yeah.
I think I'll just pluck something because it's so important for us never to stop learning. Because you see, it's so important because because life never stopped teaching us. This pandemic has taught me or some of you that we didn't expect this to happen, right?
Yes.
But it happened. So we must not stop learning, because when life never stop teaching us new things, we must do something to be bold enough to transform our life and changes it. Because, especially when we have to seize the moment, really have to seize the moment and embrace whatever that we have comfortably done before. So some of my friends have become MCO heroes. Yeah, they embrace change. They really change, because it's so important. If you don't change, you will never change. So let me end off with a wise man's quote, Lao Tzu, a journey with 1,000 miles begins with one step. So you just have to use this MCO to change yourself, transform yourself, and do something greater. So when we arrive when we can stay strong, stay healthy, and reach next year, you know what will happen? We all will celebrate life once again.
Okay, itu dia antara kata-kata word of wisdom
So
daripada
long, sorry. Yeah.
It's okay Datin. Apapun yang saya boleh simpulkan di sini, jangan berhenti untuk belajar sesuatu baru, sesuatu benda yang baru. Sentiasa membuka diri kita untuk belajar sesuatu yang lebih baik, untuk menerima segala perubahan yang ada di depan mata kita, dan percayalah setiap satu tapak perubahan itu bermakna kita akan menjadikan diri kita kepada jadi insan yang lebih baik, dan stay strong and stay healthy. Thank you very much for your word of wisdom, Datin, and thank you for your time in AminHayat Show.
Thank you for having me, Amin. Yeah, it was a great conversation. You stay safe, stay healthy, okay? Till we meet. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Datin. Okey, kepada anda, itu dia antara sisipan yang istimewa daripada pelopor dalam industri hair and beauty. Okey, diharapkan perkongsian ini anda dapat menelan ataupun belajar sesuatu daripada Datin Winnie Loo sendiri. Okey, untuk makluman kepada anda, AminHayat Show flying high after crisis. Angeline Roy, how are you? Okay, Yvonne, thank you very much. Thank you. Dan kepada anda yang sentiasa berada di rumah itu dan sentiasa berada melihat menonton AminHayat Show Flying High After Crisis, saya ingin mewawarkan kepada anda, minggu hadapan pada hari Selasa pada waktu yang sama 1:30 hari, saya akan menerima ramah iaitu Encik Tony Yeo, founder of N3 Concept 9 Berhad, di mana beliau adalah salah seorang pelopor dalam industri ID ataupun interior design. Bagaimana beliau mengatasi pandemik ini, sama-sama kita nantikan pada hari Selasa 1:30 hari pada minggu depan. Okey, terima kasih kepada anda bersama kami. Kita akan kembali nanti. Assalamualaikum dan sampai jumpa. Okay, bye-bye. Stay safe and stay healthy.